What's going on, everybody? Had some more people enter. Who was that? Mo Patty, Ray Hancock, and Projectiles? What's going on? How's everybody going? Doing? Anyone get any entrance in knives this week? And that's an obvious segue into me talking about my knives. What'd you get, Ray? NFK, what's going on? Hey, thanks for being here, man. Cortez Mini and Burkle's new folder to try. Yeah, I'm waiting on mine. It should be here in a couple days. In the meantime, I got a box from Pickled Steel. We'll go over some of those in a minute here. And I figured today, well, let's see, we'll go over and make one of these if it focuses. It's a new one. I gotta drill the holes in these. Mo Patty, here's your the Freddy Krueger one all finished up. It comes in looking pink. It's not pink, it's actually red. Let's see if this camera picks it up any better. Yeah. I did every single one of these I did a different way. Tonight I'll show how I normally go about it. This one right here was miserable. Getting the colors right on Patty's was not fun, but I finally got it. I can show you guys some of me trying to color match and getting annoyed. Let's see some of the mess ups. Like I said, I did hers a different way than I've ever tried before too. I actually made these little mini ones. These are all wrong color, of course. Like I said, they're all either too dark, too light. Oh, Tegan, that's not fun. I hope you heal up quick, man. I know what it's like to be sick. If you guys see me pouring sweat, sorry. Still not feeling so hot. Doing the best, but thank you guys for all being here. I hope today's a fun episode. But yeah, we'll go through this stuff. Make a new bead. If Bluminati Ninja or Twisted Sis show up, we can get exactly what they want. I think this one is going to go to Rebel Rouser, unless, because I haven't sent him a picture. Like I said, I made this one kind of on a whim, seeing if something would work, and it actually came out really, really cool. Like the depth on it looks insane. It might not show up so good on video, but it does. It's crazy looking. It's super trippy. Like, oh, the clears are crazy on it. But I actually ended up really liking this one. What's going on, Cicero, Kelly, NFK20, Jason Beecher? What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. Getting ready for Turkey Day and whatnot. Cicero's been putting out Kane's been putting out some crazy content. It's good to see Cicero here. Who else do we got? I seen Ray, Mo Patty, Rolf. What's going on, Rolf? It's good to see all you guys here. But yeah, so I had this box show up from Pickled Steel. Hey Kelly, thank you again. And the second this guy, man, this DBL's fella, he knows what's up, because the last knife I handled by him was a prototype, and I fell in love with it. Same with this one. When I do my full review on it, I'll nitpick at some things, mostly being size, because I have big hands and I got a hot spot on it. This thing is absolutely beautiful, and you guys know how I normally feel about slip joints, but I will say this is absolutely gorgeous. Hey, what's going on, William Hornbostel? That is quite fancy. Pickled steel. They know what they're doing, man. And their prices are killer. Granted, I know they're having some issues with getting some stuff to the United States right now, but you guys check in with Kelly, see what she has. And we got the Impala Hunter again, which is a fantastic fixed blade. And then this one, which I believe has the name on it, which is good. The Armagrati. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Very, very cool flipper. Some G10 scales. And it's a full size, which is always up my alley. And it's very smooth. It almost sounds like scissors when you open it. It's got a really good action to it. But those will, we'll be checking those out. And for those that notice, what do you guys think? I think I'm tapped till January. Kane, I can understand that. We're in the same boat. I only have, well, I have a few actually. That'd be a lie, but I have like one newish one, and that's the Kaiser one I picked up for Halloween for my son. But what about everybody else? I know I was missing some chats here. Oh, that's what I forgot to do today. I learned how to set up buttons in OBS, like one taps. And I did try to put a starting soon screen up, but I must have did something wrong. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. But yeah, how's the video quality? It should be a little bit better than it has been. I'm not using the webcam anymore. So the quality over here should be about the same, and the quality up here should be a bit better. Been trying to find a Herman Sting myself. Nice. Nice. Herman Stings are gorgeous. I was looking at some last night on PolishKnives.com. I thought they had some in stock. I don't know if you're looking used or not, but Jason Beecher. Yeah, I have a few of those. I hear that, Kane. I'm done until next year, unless, of course, some super deal happens. Yeah, one thing that kills me about this time of the year, guys, is I'm putting away for my son for Christmas, you know? So it's like I try not to buy anything for myself, and I didn't. But it is what it is. Most of my recent pickups from last month are the Dagger Knives Zalo and the Civivi Exxon 10th Anniversary Edition. Nice. Mopatty getting sophisticated. Kelly's Predator Lanyard Bead is badassery. Cicero, shoot me some colors in a DM. I got you. I gotta get, like I said, I got Bluminati and Twisted. I'm gonna make two for blue, because I have a couple of different colors of blue. And the one he picked, I don't know if he's gonna like, so I figure I'll just make two. I'm gonna use the blue I used in this one, and make him one, and then the blue he picked. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I appreciate you guys dropping in. Even if it's for a second, hey, it makes all the difference to me. But yeah, has anybody here not checked out the Impala Hunter? Impala Hunt is a great value. Great sized knife, super comfortable. There's no hot spots on this. And I mean, what Pickled Steel's doing on the budget they're doing it in, and I mean, it's It's really, really good stuff. It really is. You guys know I carry a Rhino. That it was gifted to me, but I'm in love with that knife. I remember the first time I looked at it, I wasn't too sure, but carrying that knife. Let me grab it right now, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's with my orange stuff, so that means it's one of these three. Yep, here's it right here. This is the Rhino. And listen, I know, we've seen it before, and I know the looks are a little odd, but ergonomics are on point. And this thing, I carry it a lot. Um, it really, really, it goes to town. And the way it's worn in is crazy. My big pet peeve sometimes is captive pivots. Can be a little rough to work on, but honestly, it's centered. It's super centered, and it worked itself in really good. Hey, Kane, what did Kane say? I'm missing stuff, guys. I'm sorry. Not my usual setup. I pause when I talk. I feel like I sound on the slow side, but we all grow with time. Uh, I still feel like I sound a bit off, so I get that. And I've been doing this, what now, 7 or 8 months. Speaking of, I gotta get those subs up. I gotta do more videos. But I've been having a hard time lately, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sorry for missing, oh, uh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, sorry for missing last week. There was no way around that. As you see, I still don't have any color. I'm looking like a ghost, but what are you gonna do? When I have had time lately, what I've been doing is this stuff right here. Jason Beecher. It's a great knife, man. It really is. And for what they call, I think they're what, $56? I'd have to look. We can check that in a bit, guys. I got a knife put aside for you, Mick Ranger. I told you, man. I appreciate everything you do for me and helping the channel out. Speaking of the channel, what do you guys I changed the picture. Did you guys see that? What do you think? Trying something new. Well, thank you, Mick. It really is appreciated. Craig, oh, you sending me stuff, Cicero? I can't open it right now, but I will. 55 plus $8 shipping from me. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly, I gotta ask you, what do you think about? Do you like the I don't know, alternate color snake knots? How do you feel about them? Gotta ask the pro. Sent a pic and a link to Kelly's vid on the beads. Oh, um, what we'll do is is it cool if I open it up on screen? Should be, right? I'll absolutely showcase Kelly's work. Kelly does some awesome work. I think I like the old ones better. Yeah, old one was badass. Oh, okay, the old emblem. She Kelly has helped me out so much. I can't be more thankful than I already am. She's amazing. Please put it up again. So, oh, okay. So it's a snake knot, but every knot the color changes. Well, back and forth. I'm gonna put the bead. 1 second. This bead will go right here after this knot, and then I'll do probably 2 or 3 more knots. But I like how they alternate back and forth through each knot. I felt like it would match cool. But I will say these are 2 different brands, and this red is horrible to work with because it's by itself it's awesome. The green is a lot more stiff, and they don't work well together, honestly. But I'll make it work. Patty, I don't need any. Plus, I'm new and want to run my way in. Don't need any handouts unless it's out of my control. Hey, man, if people help you out, they help you out, and that's one thing I've noticed about this community is, like, I have knives going out. I don't even know what some of my stuff is, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I think I have 6 knives of mine out. I send them to some people that don't even have channels. People that are regulars here, you want to check something out? Check it out. I know what you mean. Some paracord is like that. I think it has something to do with how they do the dye jobs. I didn't think of that, Kelly. That's actually, yeah, that makes sense. Some of it's super stuff. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? But yeah, I never thought of that. Like I said, the the red, for lack of another word, is super limp, and the green is the complete opposite. And it's hard to work with them both at the same time. If they are both like one or the other, be fine. This knife community rocks. Yeah, the knife community, I've said it before, I'll say it again. It changed my life. It probably saved it. Has anyone ever thought of like a rescue slash catch a paracord necklace? That sounds cool, but super hard. If anybody could do it, man, it's Kelly. But what do you guys want to do first? It's up to you. And that's one thing I gotta learn is how to put a poll up. I still don't know how. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. I don't know if I can do it through OBS. Um, but you guys want to dig into the pickled steel stuff first, or do you guys want to make a bead with me? Granted, like I said, I'd have to drill a hole. I can't do that on cam. Some are nylon, others are nylon polyester. Oh, I've been buying USA only. I think the red was the last one I bought that wasn't USA. I think I have the label over here for the red stuff. Is this it? No. I might have just threw it away. That might have been what I threw in the garbage. Son of a... Yeah, the reds. I can actually... We'll bring up my Amazon. Oh, okay, Twisted. That sounds good. Twisted, what do you think? You guys get first dibs. I told Blue... Well, where's the camera? Oh, you know what. I would do a blue that he liked, and I said I'm going to make him 2 because of it. Um, do you think he'd like something like this, or... But yeah, Twisted, what colors? Need a monkey fist keychain. Kelly's the person to reach out to. Kelly makes the coolest monkey fists ever. Kelly is awesome. He would very much. Awesome. Alright, Twisted. Pick some colors. 2, 3, 4. I don't care how many. Pick what you like, and we'll start making yours on cam. You'll use Stream Elements to create polls. Okay. Nope, missed. Kelly, you have a website. I'm not sure on the socials. Yes. I don't know if she's going to link her eBay store or, was it Etsy? Hey, I see Knife Monkey. What's going on, man? How's it going today? But yeah. I'll grab this mold. And I'll try to do as much on cam as possible. Let's get this stuff out of the way. Oh, which one's cooler? We'll use a pre-made, not to take up so much time. I think this one will look cooler. Kelly doesn't have Etsy anymore. Oh, okay. Fair enough. If they pissed you off, they pissed you off. Hey, Trevor Wilson, what's going on? Mr. Mouse, I don't know if I said hi. Did Twisted say the colors that she wants? Lime green and sky blue. Alright, I'll show you. I think we talked about this the other day, but I will show what my eyes perceive as sky blue, or we can mix something up in lime. Well, this one's labeled sky blue, so let's go with that off the bat. How do these colors look to you? And let's get... And I use sky blue in this one, so that's that. And I might need to grab... Oh, is that empty? Here we go. Here's an empty one. I like them. Sounds good to me then. Alright. You can tell I was actually already messing with some sky blue earlier today. There's a little bit in this one. This one was just a random one. This can go to, if anybody is super intrigued by it, but I put some crazy texturing in the clear part when I was making the shell. But yeah, I was actually messing with the sky blue. This sky blue right here, and then that's the darker blue. But I wanted to mess with some colors after I had talked to Bluminati Ninja. But actually, yeah, this was actually this was the one I was messing around with the colors for Twisted. But you guys can have that one too for all if you like it. But let's make something new. What I love using for my mixing and stuff is the prongs off a plastic fork. They work great. Let's get this rubbing alcohol out of here. Any other colors, Twisted? Just those two? And I can show how much I do at a time in 1 second. Get this hair out of there. Oh, you know what? I should have a green too, actually. And I do. Alright. So, that's it. That's all I use for color. Throw this over here. Got to ask, what is you doing? SC Knife Monkey, we're gonna make a bead. Well, the beginnings of one. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll do as much as we can. Orange. Hey, you know what? I've never even used the orange. We can try it, and if we don't like it, guess what? It's what it is. I'm into trying new stuff. Orange, lime green, and blue. Sounds cool. I just do with that? Radio. Okay. Nope. Radio. Hey, Clint, what's going on? Kelly's eBay store, guaranteed to have something you want. The zipper pulls? Dude, Kelly makes some awesome zipper pulls. I don't have my zip hoodie. I put one of hers on the black hoodie I usually use the other day. Alright, let's see. Let's add some. That's probably all we're gonna need for green. Some orange, some orange. Which orange do you like more, Twisted? I got golden orange and regular orange. Hey, what's going on? Help with gadgets? Regular orange. Sounds good to me. I was thinking the same, but you never know. Alright, let's mix this up. Alright, and for anybody that wants to know, this is usually the company I use for UV resin. That being said, I'm on my last bottle. Oh, and I did want to ask you guys, I was going to put it in my description today, but I didn't, because I wanted to ask you guys first, see what everybody here thinks. I want to be able to do knife giveaways more often. And after Christmas, it'll be easier. But I was wondering if it'd be like a bad look if I started a, not like a Patreon. I probably should put some blue stuff in this. But yeah, Patreon, and did, I don't know, say 4 videos a month over there. Just to raise money to do giveaways. I don't know. I don't know. I wanted to ask you guys what you thought. I have considered using silicone clay to make beads, but I just use craft store beads. Beads I find that bizarre. Ray, I still have, obviously I still have it. We haven't hit 1,000. But I have the stuff you sent me. Some of those are really, really, really cool. And definitely different. And I like different. I'm hoping at some point in the next few months I can get like a small, like hobby lathe, not a metal one, because I just can't afford a metal one right now. Even the Grizzly one I was looking at was a little over either $3,700 or $2,700 for a tiny one. But I'd like to make cylinders with wood and stuff in them, and the resin to make beads. But I don't know, the hobby store thing is cool, especially if I can buy them and then customize them, I think I'd be into it. Granted, the only hobby store and craft store around me is Michael's, and they're going out of business, so. Alright, so these are the colors we're gonna get. That light is killer. See how you get, I like the swirls. I don't know. I think you've made some pretty cool color choices. And we shall see. Let me get these all mixed up. The orange looks really cool. The orange is kind of like the rhino we were just looking at. That's true, Beach. That is true. I just don't want people to be like, oh, he's selling out type deal. Harbor Freight lathe works well with those tolerances. Um, I mean, you know how they say the whole buy once, cry once thing? I want my goal, whether I attain it or not, is yet to be seen, of course, is to get a small metal lathe because I'd like to make hardware for everybody, especially because I see the need in the community. People want titanium hardware for certain knives, especially so they can anodize it and whatnot. And I was looking at, the stuff the Grizzly one can do on Grizzly Tools, and it seems for a Chinese lathe, yeah, that'd be worth saving up for. And then I could throw this stuff in the chuck too, don't get me wrong. But that's the goal, you know? If I could get to the workshop, I wouldn't have to worry. I could just use the one at the workshop. Granted, it's terrifying because it's like a 1955 Chunk-O-Matic. But the same thing with the mill. I mean, the mill we have at the shop is, I think, from the either late 60s or early 70s. Um, but it's like honestly it's one of the only ones I've ever used, and it's one of the best ones I've ever used. And we got the screen on it now, which is nice. But I do like the old analog stuff. It's just crazy expensive. I found the best way to get, if you're looking for like industrial work stuff, is to go on the government surplus auctions. A lot of the old technical schools and stuff like that. You get them a lot cheaper. It's just the shipping that kills you. All right. What did I do with the clear one? Is this the one I was picking? Good, because I can't find the other one all of a sudden. Huh. I already misplaced a bead. Oh well. We'll go with this one no matter what then. I had 2 clears at the beginning of this. What the fuck did I do? Did I put it in my pocket? I did not. Alright. Well, let's go with it. Got a little schmutz on it though. But yeah, you'll see the thing that a Harbor Freight one for 300 gets you making things, so the Grizzly is affordable. You know what, Jason? That's very fair. That is fair. That's a good way to look at things. What the fuck did I just do with it? Did I throw it in here? But yeah, let's get to adding the colors. Alright, so the main colors you said were lime green and blue. Uh-oh. Yeah, the hard part is, well, the part that takes the longest is the whole sanding and polishing. That's a couple hours. Let's add some blue. Where's the light? Right there. Hey, Bluminati. I know you can't see it too well on the little screen. Actually, you know what? Let's go like this. Doo -doo -doo. Hey, here we go. This stuff is so thick. But this is what I like to do. I like to add a couple drops at a time. I know you can't see too much right now. Hey, what's going on, Mitten State? I'm showing how I make my lanyard beads in a very slow process without a lathe. Oh, that's going to be cool. Let that glob run down the side. And then what I'll do is let that sit there for a second. This is definitely going to be different. Yeah, leave that something like that. And hit it with the black light. And this is just an experiment. If this doesn't come out nice, we will remake it. Alright, let's try some of the orange. Oh, blue. What did you think about this? In the morning or tonight, depending on how. Now, tonight I'm going to actually get the pickled steel videos completely finished up. There's one knife I haven't, no. Oh yeah, there's one because I already have a Impala video out. But I am going to knock out what I have to do for pickled steel. And then in the morning, I shall drill these out. Let's see, what can I get this? But how's the puppy? Brian, how you doing? Oh, cool, that went perfect. Then I hit it with the light. And to get it to dry in place, it doesn't take too long. It takes about a minute and a half. Gray, it is terrifying. Like I said, Ollie it's old, and it's when that thing winds up, that's a buzzing noise that's terrifying. But I mean, the metal I've seen some of the guys, like the amount of metal take out in one pass, it blows my mind. And some of the things that turn, like the rotors on a semi, that thing gets up and spinning, and it is taking like a full eighth of an inch out of it. This thing's spinning at like a bajillion miles an hour at a time. And it's like butter too. Granted, that's some of the tooling. They have good tooling over there. Which is why I said I'm pretty sure with the tooling we have, we could just knock out really small titanium screws pretty easily. But it's old lathes and old mills. They really it's something to behold. Adding green. One second. I'm gonna change the cameras. Oh, it's gonna be cool the way that just hit. Let me whirl that around inside, because I know this isn't the greatest thing to watch, the most entertaining. It just added some green. What I'm going to do is add some clear. Thanks, Help with Gadgets. I appreciate that, man. No, it didn't go in. Huh. Oh, see, that's cool. I think you're right, Kale. There is a huge deficit of knife parts on the internet. It would be very cool if a company just started pumping. That's the goal, man. And as you guys know, I'm not here to rip people off. Um, it's probably my biggest issue is pricing, especially when I know like everybody goes through shit. We'll put it that way. You know what I mean? And if people were to hit me up like, "Hey Caleb, I was looking for hardware for my Tenacious," I'm like, "Well, send me a screw, figure out the thread pitch and size, and pay me when you pay me." That's my big issue. Always has been, always will be, and I'm not mad at it. So many people over the years have helped me. Um, I would, I wouldn't care to make much. That's my big issue with everything I've ever done with stuff like that. Oh, I like that already. And we got that big blue booger coming down the side. This one's going to be cool. I think you picked really cool colors. Let's keep going. What do we got? We need blue. We need blue. I hate when that happens. Son of a bitch. Well, let's get some blue fingers going. I actually, like I said, I've never done it on camera, obviously, but I do really enjoy doing this. Um, I'll probably be the only dude in the hospital with the stuff to make beads. Hey, Danstan, what's going on? But it gives me something to think about, you know. I gotta find that other one I dropped, the other clear one. But yeah, I try doing something new. This is how I normally do it, but I like trying new stuff. All three of the ones that are in the silicone right now are each one of those was made in a completely different way. This is the way I like doing it. I have most control like this. Oh, we got another bugger. Cool. I want it to stay like that. Come on, light. How's life, Dan Stan? How's it been? How's work and everything going? Alright. Did I drop that? Where did it go? I had 2 shells, I know, at one part. I am confused. Oh, there's the other one. So if we mess up, we got another one right here. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. I gotta add more. But I don't want to crowd it with that. So where should I go next? Orange. Well, dance stand, it's a pain, and glad I'm not the only one. It's wait, what? I missed something. I have 2 as well. Help me with help gadgets. Dance stand, what up, brother? Smash the like button. Thank you, Jason. I've been having problems. I always forget to, and then 99% of the time I see Jason Beecher come in the chat, and he goes, remember to hit the like button. Jason's awesome for that. Dan, it's a pain. I'm glad I'm not the only. I've been okay, brother. I don't have a job per se. Right now, I've been doing odd jobs when I can and sharpening knives, but that's been super slow. Oh, Dan Stan, I hope everything goes well, man. If you ever need anything, just reach out. Obviously, I'm in the same boat. But I'm always there to, if you need something. Hey, Jim Cox, how's it going? Just you. All right. Yeah, I got some pictures. Let me cure this for a second. Let's take a look at some of the stuff you guys are sending. Quick break. I'll let this. I gotta move this off screen, I believe. Do. And then this one on. I gotta learn how to set up the scenes better. I'm sorry about that, guys. Alright, that's... What the fuck is going on here? There we go. I think that's that. Alright, let's go. Hey, Dog One, what's up, man? I'm gonna make some beads, check out some pickled steel. Ba-ba-ba-ba. What am I doing? Instagram.
Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones.
This is stuff from Kelly. If you guys aren't subscribed to Kelly, what are you doing with your life? Those are cool, Kelly. Where did you get those? Oh, man. Look at those beads, guys. Those are awesome. The Predator helmet. Oh, come on. That's sick. Alright, before I get copyright struck. Yeah, that Kelly's is where it's at, man. And then Ray, you said you emailed them to me? Alright, let me see. I guess I gotta go back to that. Here's what and lanyard I put on it. Oh, I love the die. That's cool. And the Dolphin's the one with the mirrored polished edge, right? Hey, Robin, what's up? That's really cool. Alright, we'll go back to OBS. Put that back over there. Put this one back over here. Yes, yes, Mira, I have to wipe it off every time I touch it. Yeah, I'm sure that's a pain, but let's see. Let's get some more green in this guy. Oh! So one thing that it's the one thing I like most, and it drives me crazy about this UV resin. It's super thick, and I try not to waste some. I try not to waste much, so I only use a little at a time. But yeah, it's thick. If I have the heaters going, it flows a little bit better. Hey, Rolf, you get that Mojave yet? Yeah, once again, Rolf, dude, nice win. Congratulations. That's going to be a fun one. Wait, it wasn't the Mojave, it's the other one, right? Because the Mojave's the liner lock, the Sonora is the button lock. You won the button lock one, right? I don't know. Doing dog one, what up, brother? Oh. Yeah, Robin, they're both gorgeous. Definitely both Grail knives. There's no doubt about that. There we go. Come on, give me another drop. I want this one to pop. And we'll go back with some sky blue. I might have to add a little bit. We'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I got some clear in there too. No way. Yeah, it's definitely time consuming this way. If I was able to do a live sharpening some knives, would y'all be interested? Absolutely, man. Dan Stan, you've been there from the get-go with me, man. I try. Obviously, right now, I definitely the winter's rough for me. It has been for a long time, last few years at least. I get sick. Um, like everybody gets sick in the winter. Dog one, I refuse to sell them. I give them the regulars and people that win prizes. That's it. Unless I know you're doing like a giveaway on your channel, which I haven't been able to do yet, but I plan to. The reason I refuse to sell them is because my turnaround is atrocious right now with my health. So I can't, in good conscience, sell these, especially if I think it's going to take a couple weeks. Because I know there's people out there probably that can make these, from ordered to done in a day or two. It takes me a week or two. So I'd feel like a dick selling them. Sorry for the language. If you have kids watching, my fault. That's on me. Well, bam. This one's definitely gonna be one of a kind, and colors I would have never thought to have done myself. So, I'm pretty impressed right now by how it looks. It's really cool, and it's not something I would have ever thought to have done. So thank you, Blue. I guess they're all one of a kind, but still. Either way, this one's going to be cool. I need some more orange next. There we go. I gotta add some clear and some more orange. Yeah, that's what's up. I gave away a flashlight yesterday to a friend, a family member actually. The newer version of the V20. It's the V. No, this is the V10. I gave away the V20. So I gotta buy another V20. Oh, and I know I was kind of asking about this earlier. I noticed a lot of YouTubers, not really in the knife space, um, but just YouTubers in general. I watch a lot of debate YouTubes and stuff like that. You guys know Rob Noor. I've pushed his channel a bit. He's at like, I think yesterday he was at 70,000. He's growing fast, but he's really good at what he does. And he helps send people my way, so I just don't think we share the same audience, maybe one way, not the other. And I noticed guys like him and stuff, they put up like their shopping list or whatever. I know Cam Higby does it too. They put their shopping list of like Amazon stuff. Is it too would it be crappy of me to do that? I don't know. I'm not looking for much out of it. It'd just be studio stuff to help with production. So you guys get a better product at the end of the day. Like I want to buy a desk because right now I'm moving a table back and forth. I'm not actually at a desk. Um, I found one on Amazon for $30, so it's not like I would never put anything over like say $100. That'd probably be my limit. You fuck. But yeah, stuff like that. Is that like too grifty? Why would it be crappy? Not like there is an obligation. I know, but like I don't want to say who, but I was talking to one of the guys in the community, and there's a knife tuber out there, and he calls this person an e-grifter, which I thought was hilarious. And then no, an e-beggar, sorry. Um, which I thought was funny. Don't get me wrong, but I also don't want to be that guy at the end of the day. Um, you know what I mean? Because like I said it before, and I know it's true for everybody. Yeah, we're all going, a lot of us at least, are going through some hell. Um, so at the end of the day, I don't want to be that guy that's like, hey, I know you're going through a hard time, but do you mind donating? You know what I mean? Also, one of the reasons like I do this, I like to give this stuff away. Like this will probably last longer than I do. You know what I mean? I mean that's the thing for sure. eBay, but like it's pretty clear your intentions are not to grift anybody. Well, I don't know if you were around, Robin. There's a last year when I went to uh, Atlanta. Right before then, we found out somebody used my what's it called? My social security number to work, and they ended up owing the IRS. I don't know, five or no $7,000 something dollars. So all the money I had saved, A, to go to Atlanta, and B, for my bills, was stolen. The IRS snagged it. I still haven't gotten it back. So I went from being comfortable to being behind on rent and everything else. Oh, that looks awesome. So I had put some stuff up, like my PayPal link and stuff like that. And I did. I earned uh 200 something dollars, and that pissed somebody off a lot because I used that money to pay my bills, and then right after I ended up getting a loan from a family member. It wasn't from a bank. I'm actually still paying that loan off for another month or two, maybe. No, January will be the last, I think, payment I make. But yeah, I ended up taking out like $1,700 after that, so I could go to um, Atlanta. But I had to use a lot of it, obviously, to pay my bills. But it pissed somebody off. I'm not gonna say who. It's not worth it. And I don't know. It crawled up their ass sideways. So now it's just like an extra incentive. Maybe because I inherited a dog and cost me $5K for an emergency operation. That's fair, man. I'm sure that dog was happy you did it too. But yeah, some people just they get shitty. I like how this is coming out. I ain't gonna lie. These colors look insane. And I'm feeling it. A lot of orange, need more green. But I'm liking it. I want to put some clear in it too. Because clear adds depth. Let me put some on the side. Right, just do a little. Dude. You picked out awesome colors, Twisted. Yes, it's resin. Blue. You don't have to blow up his spot, but I appreciate you so much, Blue. Thank you. Did I end up sending you the video? I don't want to say the name of the video because same he shares the name, but something to do with nunchucks. Absolutely love you, Blue. You guys are awesome. And Blue, do you still have your fund up? I don't know if everybody knows. Blue was hit with a tornado, so Oh, Kelly, what? I didn't. Did you tell me that? I think you might have, cause somebody else has too. So I'm starting to lose track. There's three other people. So I'm starting to feel less bad. Uh, you can always share that link, Blue. That's why you got a wrench. Robin, same with you. If you ever need to share a link, just ask for a wrench. I got your back. Hey, Aries, what's going on? Lurkin. We're making lanyard beads on today's show. But I got some of these. I know that camera doesn't come in clear. It's the lighting. But this one's going to Illuminati by the looks of it. And then I got this one for Mopati EDC. Some Freddy Krueger sweater colors, which I know when I look at it, that's what I think of as the Krueger sweater. And a random one, which I don't know if Twisted called dibs. I don't remember, but if she did, it's going to her too. And then I have another one for Mopati over there, but it's all packed up. And we're working on this crazy one right now. This one's looking really crazy. I actually enjoy this chaos. But how's things with you, Aries? How's the knives going? I seen a picture of the handles. I think you redid a pair. But I remember colors, they had like the pins were opposed, like opposites, and they looked really good. It was like I believe like a mint green and like a lightish purple, I think. They looked really good though. Read 2 comments up, Caleb. Will do. We are all here to help each other with what we can. Those are cool. Thank you. Can I claim that random one if nobody else has? Robin, absolutely. Let me put it aside. Hey, Adventure 50. He's another guy I'm making one for because I... Oh, Adventure 50, can you please send me your address again so I can send that thing out that I've only meant to send out 200 times? And I'm gonna put my email address down, Robin, so I can send this one out to you. Alright, so that's spoken for. Thank you, Jason. I wish I could have helped you back then, Caleb, but I was... Mick, there's somebody in this here that sent me $10, and that $10 meant the world to me. It was no big deal. I ended up getting a loan. Thank God. And we made it. We made it. Like I said, I'm still paying for it. But maybe one day I'll get the money back from the IRS. Who knows? I got lucky. Are you drilling holes? Yes, tomorrow morning. I can't do it in here, unfortunately, but tomorrow morning I'll head out to the drill press and get some holes in them so they look like this. I'll end up drilling holes and putting lanyards on them. This one's going to Mo Patty too. This is one of my favorites that I've ever done, color-wise, and the way I textured the bead. Yeah, if I can finish her lanyard, which this was the one going with the Freddy Krueger looking sweater bead. After I drill the hole tomorrow, I shall have this in the mail tomorrow too, which would be nice. Get that all set. Kelly, I got a question for you. I know I'm a little slow sometimes. Do you forget how to tie your knots as you're tying? You get a couple knots done and then you look at it and go, I don't remember what I'm doing. Because I do that, and that's an issue. Ooh. Roll won the most sweet. Yes, he did, Dog One. Yes, he did. Yeah, Adventure 50. I'll show one of the things that's going to you in a second for the 300th time, because I'm a goof. Some things I'm just not good at. And because of the pickled steel package I have, the guy it's going to after me, I'm actually sticking a couple of other things in his box, one of them being my knife from Aries. So it will finally have a review on it. But I had made a promise to that person that I wouldn't review it till they did. And it will be finally heading his way. Have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You out of here, Jason? If so, you have a absolutely fantastic Thanksgiving. I do that, Caleb. I'd be like leftover right under 4 times, and all of a sudden it's right over. Yep. And I will say this: if I seem down today, today is my oldest son's birthday. I don't see my oldest son often. Uh, so I do want to say happy birthday to Deegan. Why are you not? Thank you. I wish I got to see him more, but so is life. Now we definitely need some more green in this zone, bitch. I mean, son of a gun. Jeez. Language, Caleb. Come on. And actually, I haven't even seen my youngest son pretty much since last week because how sick I've been. Which I actually got off the phone with him a little while ago before I started the stream. He's like, I'm coming over tomorrow, no matter what. Said, I hope so. I just hope I'm home for Thanksgiving. That's like my main thing right now. Mick, it's complicated, you know. I hope I get to see him too. I haven't seen him for quite a few months. Like 6, 5. And the worst part is me and him, we were like my youngest and me, like inseparable. My youngest is with me more than anything. 5 days a week usually, at least. Um, and that's the way it was with me and my oldest. And then it became not like that really, really quick. Thank you, Dog One. You can tell I grew up in the 90s, dirt biking and stuff. It's how my first son got his name. Was named uh, after one of my favorite dirt bike riders. And now his son is tearing it up in the race circuit. Well, he has been for a few years, even when he was in the lights and stuff, which is like the smaller dirt bikes. Yeah, I want that to pop out more. Let's add some. This one came out so much better than I would have ever expected. Just the way we're winging it and stuff. I want more green though. Let's let this rest right here where it's level and grab some more mica powder. You guys have been awesome today. Not that you're not awesome every day, but extra awesome today. After Christmas, regardless of sub count and stuff like that, probably yeah. Uh, it'll be the closest show right after New Year's. What do we have in here for people? 25. I want to do a giveaway. It might not be something extravagant, but you guys have been so good to me, and that's what I want to do. You guys seem to always have my back. Pop in and watch, even when these other YouTubers going, and that's cool as shit. So, let's show some appreciation. And I think we usually have a pretty good time. Travis Pastrana was your dude. See, Brian Deegan and Tommy Clowers and Nate Adams and Travis. They were awesome, man. I actually wasn't a fan of Twitch, which I know Twitch and Deegan were like homies. But Twitch always rubbed me the wrong way, especially when talking crap about Travis. But to be fair, my son was going to be named Ricky, but my kid's mother was like, nah, we're not naming our kid. Because I was like, we're going to name him Ricky Deegan. And she's like, we're not from Alabama, you can't do that. I was like, oh, watch me. You don't know how redneck my redneck can get. And Alabama kicks butt, so roll Tide. Kid will come out smoking Winston's and driving NASCAR. I don't care. But we live in Massachusetts, so I mean, it's probably a good thing we didn't go that route. Whatever. But I grew up on motorsports, racing. I actually only entered three races. But I almost won one of them. But I didn't. The money you need to do those sports is an exorbitant amount. And my family, whatever you want to call it, the people I had that cared about me, they they did the best they could, and I had a brand new dirt bike at one point for my, yeah, most people go, you want a car for your 16th? No, it was my 17th. I was like, no, I want a brand new 450. I got one. Granted, it got stolen, but that's why I don't have a dirt bike anymore. My bike got stolen, my girl's bike got stolen, my son's bike got stolen all at the same time. CRF 450R, a CRF 150F, and a CRF 50F. My first kid's bike. It was like $20,000 worth of bikes just gone. And get this, so they found my 450 in Boston of all places, surprise, surprise. And when the cops called, because there was a big investigation, they had to house the bike supposedly, and they wanted me to pay $4,500 to get it back. And at the time, the bike was like 5 or 6 years old. It was probably worth around that much. I was like, I'm not going to pay $4,500 on a bike we've already paid $7,500 for. Like, you're out of your mind. Oh, nice, Mick. Actually, I had a KX120, a KX100 and a KX125. I was never a two-stroke guy, to be honest, but I got them at a fair price. One was an 03, and the other one was an 01. My 450 was an 07. It was the last year of the carbureted CRF 450. I loved that bike, man. I had almost everything you could do to that bike done. But I did with my KX125 too, down to carbon fiber reeds and everything. Electron, no, that was a YZ250. I had the Electron on. Yeah, now I guess everything's fuel injected now, and that kind of bums me out. And I haven't looked how they do their whole electronic system, But I'd imagine there's got to be a battery or something, or a different kind of stator. What did Dan Stan say? Dan Stan Blue, dude, that sucks. Makes me mad when our country helps. Jude, Dan Stan, get me the often sock. They are a pain in the booty. That it is sickening. It is. I mean, it's very obvious where I stand. I don't hide it, but I know people never like to talk about it. Never had toys like that. I had a mini bike. I barely ride though. When I do, God, I love it. I also didn't have my dad in my life. He forgot mine too. NFK 20. I didn't meet mine until I was like 17 or 18. Oh man on the ridge. What's going on? So I get it. Um, I I got lucky because where I lived most of my life, I got to work young. Um, at a potato farm, yeah, but I also wasn't allowed to spend money unless I saved for a specific thing, like dirt bikes. And I did. Believe me, I did. Alright, this needs some more orange, and then we're topping it off. This has been fun doing this guy. This is a dope little guy. Got a clear pocket there for some tech, like for some depth. There's gonna probably be one there. This thing came out pretty sick, and I gotta make another blue one for Twisted, and then I gotta make another blue one for a person. Oh, Rebel Rouser. Yeah, the blue one over there, I did some weird stuff to make it look like that, and it came out looking cool. I might try it again, because, first time it always comes out like, wonky. Come on, go, go, go. But yeah, Mopatties, that one was the Freddy Krueger colored one. That one was really cool. Like, I was like, I wonder if I make a mini ball, because I make everything in halves. If I make a mini ball, and then if I put it inside one this size, if it'll look cool. And I think it looks alright. I think. I don't know. Come on. Pour. Be like my wallet. And just be poor. Give me a Scooby Bob. But yeah, these little fork tines work really good. Number one, tater fuming is tater farming? Oh, really? Yeah, so I don't know if they're available around the whole country, but Cape Cod potato chips. Well, I don't know if I should say that because I was underage. I worked for the farm, I won't say the name, that supplied back in the early 2000s, late 90s, most of the potatoes for Cape Cod potato chips. Now, the farm has been passed down another generation, which I think is the fifth or sixth. And they sold off a bunch of the land to solar peoples. But what they have in like what they're renting it out, they're making $200,000 a month and free electricity. That's how much land they had for potatoes. It was like one, two, three, five different fields, and they were all acres upon acres. Yeah, I think it's either 250 or 125 a month. And they still have some farmland. They probably have, I don't know, 30 acres, give or take. But it is a bummer. Like, that's probably what the next generation down will probably sell some more. NFK, we're happy as hell to have you, man. And even so they even had land where I was gonna buy my first house, which I'd kill to have my old job back. We could have a lot of fun. If I still had my old job, I wouldn't. I'd be throwing away the. It would hands down. I'd throw the best giveaways. There'd be nobody that could touch me. I'd be giving a Sonora or a Mojave away a week. I wouldn't care. I remember when because the way I found out I couldn't do my job anymore is I still think I could have had a case suing because they found out we got laid off. It was like winter time, um, which when I got laid off, it was like for 10 days and now and a whole new season. So it ain't like I missed much. And even then, when you got laid off, you made I think it was 980 a week. So it wasn't like you were losing everything. You still had supplemental pay type deal. Um, and let me go like this again. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So when I was still in the hospital, and the boss of my union called and was like, "Hey, you had a seizure?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what they're telling me." And he goes, "Well, that'd be a liability for the company. That's that. Like, you're done. You can continue to pay a union dues and all this jazz." Which I went from having plenty of money to having to drain my annuity and everything. So I don't know how they even got that information. I was working for a buddy under the table for that week because 980 wasn't enough. Dog one, that's why mine was gone apparently. But it wasn't, well, it was drinking too, but it was other stuff as well. I didn't even know he was in the service until I was like 22 years old. He told me. But yeah, my I do have. I ain't gonna share that. But the one memory I do have as a kid seeing him is a very negative one. But I mean, I I never hung on to that. You know what I mean? It was just like, hey, whatever. I never thought about it as a kid. Like, hey, people have problems, and I got to see a lot of it as a kid. A good portion of my family, got addicts and alcoholics and thieves and everything else. Weird family dynamics. I got an uncle that's younger than me. it's, the whole thing's messed up. But you do what you can. You take the good lessons with the bad, and it's all you can do, right? At least that's what I used to tell myself, at least. I really, once this thing gets shined up, because right now it needs to be sanded and stuff, and I take this from to get rid of the big creases. I start at 4, sometimes 6. Like this one, I'll probably no, this one has a big crease in it. I'll probably take this one from 400, and I go all the way up to 5,000 gradually, so they get that shine that they have on them. I think it looks better. I've tried to take shortcuts on them. You guys are awesome. Dog One, Dan Stan, Mick, thank you. NFK, thank you guys for being here. Seriously, thank you. I know these are the lives you can be in and stuff, so when you guys are here, I appreciate it. And I know I got like a half hour left. And I haven't talked much about knives, but this is EDC adjacent. And oh shit. And I've never done this on the live before. So this was an experience. But yeah. Neil Mack, 17 years. Dude, congratulations. I am October 4th, 2021 or 22. I hit 4 years this year. So, whatever day that is. I just know October 4th. Because I went into rehab October 3rd and I didn't go in sober whatsoever. But that's a long time, dude. And I do let myself have beers. That's never triggered the things I'm addicted to. I'll have probably a Coors tomorrow. One. I don't like it. I've never enjoyed the feeling of being drunk. But luckily that doesn't trigger my stuff. But I haven't touched a hard drug. I haven't even smoked pot since I smoked one time, I think, in Atlanta, or twice. That was that. I won't touch anything hard anymore. Robin, 100% agree. Even just doing something like this, just enough to keep idle hands are the devil's playground. Is that how that goes? Well, once this little bloop hardens and I sand it down, this is the top. The hole was. This one will be done. Are you still in here, Twisted? Did she leave? If she did, I didn't say bye. But it's so crazy how fast it cures. That blows my mind how quick this stuff cures. But alright, guys. These are the colors we got. Granted, it's cloudy because I've got sticky fingers and stuff. There is a couple of clear spots, like right here, to add some depth. And right now, this is a bubble that needs to be sanded. And that's another thing. I have the tiniest... Where is it? I hope I didn't lose it. Where did I put it the other day? Oh, I wonder if I... It's somewhere around here. Is it in here? No. Uh-oh. I have a drill bit. It's the skinniest... Oh, I know exactly where it is. I'll show you right now. I have this tiny little drill bit that if I get bubbles in it, I'll drill 2 holes so I can get the air bubble out, and I fill it back with epoxy resin because I don't like the way bubbles look. Big bubbles. Where is it? It's in here somewhere. Look at this little dude. Tiny little drill bit. I use that, and I use my fingers to drill into the resin, which takes like 20 minutes alone. Make 2 holes, and I'll squirt some resin into it to get rid of the bubbles, but I don't see a single big bubble, which is good. But usually this one had a lot, and I think it's because of the way I made it. And I got rid of 5 or 6, but there's a bubble right there, and it's driving me nuts. But I'm gonna leave it because I've messed with that one enough. That one's been sanded down like 7 different times. Yo, Cliff, what's going on, man? But yeah, so that's the bead that we just made. What do you guys think? Alright, let's talk knives. Make sure, where's my rubbing alcohol and my paper towel? Pickled steel. Did I bring out the scale? I did. Okay, beautiful. Let's get rid of these. Cool. What does the Rhino weigh? Oh, you effing kidding me? Wow, these batteries sucked. I just put these in. Huh? You know what? I just put brand new batteries in this too, so let's just swap them. Should have spent a little more and got a rechargeable doodad. Oh, that's that. I must have left it on. Alright, 0 grams. $128. 120. Oh, it's going down. And this guy is kind of sucks. I used to grow, but you can't now since I'm in a different state. Dan Stan, can you accept mail? Just 8.1 inches OAL on the Rhino. But you guys have seen me do a review on this. Let's look at some new pickled steel. Hey, what's going on, Brown Sugar? I think I showed this one earlier. I showed them all earlier briefly. This is the Amagrati, another gorgeous knife by Pickled Steel. I know in the notes Kelly has for me that she told me everything I need to know about the Amagrati, but let's dive in. Let's see, the Amagrati is D2 steel. This is a prototype, Kelly? Very good feeling. No jimping. I've talked to Aldo about that, and I guess it's not common in South Africa, like, at all. But this is very cool. I like the clip design on this one very much. I do not feel it in my hand at all. And it says changes thumb studs. That'll be epic. Taller blade and flipper jimping. Oh, okay, because the flipper doesn't have any jimping on it. That'll be really nice. Those would be really, like, welcoming changes. Is there any idea when this might be available, or just sending it around getting some hands on it to see what everybody thinks? A plant like a key that fits a lock in our brain pan that only opens by the bud, which is pretty weird. Yes, it exists. Yes, it is. Yes, it does. The cannabinoid receptors, which is really cool. I have no clue as to when anything will be available here in the US other than what I have. Fair enough. I think you were here when I said it last week, because I have to get a new Warhog when they become available again. Mine is no more, and it makes me sad. But I got more knife life out of that knife than any other knife I've ever had, by a long shot. But yeah, it chipped, and it was my fault. What did I just do with the notes? Oh. The slip joint in production, bone handles, one of many handle materials. Yes, it's got really, really cool handles. What's going on with Cliff? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we talking about Cliff surgery? Because I don't see anything else. If that's what we're talking about. Cliff, I've told you and I'll tell you again. You got this, brother. I've got to run out to get my turkey. Alright, Mick. You have a great night, man. Thank you for being here. I'll see you out there. This one is cool looking. And you guys know how I feel about slip joints, but I'm going to say something. The nail nick is great. The walk and talk is really stiff and good. And the machining on this, you can barely see those lines. Like, really, really good machining. And for a slip joint, the size is absolutely. Great looking knife. Pickled Steel's doing really cool stuff over there. I gotta wipe this down before I send it out. And before I do a full review on it, which will be later tonight. I think this is the only one I got left. Yeah, I did that one. I'll do another one on the Impala Hunter too, actually. And then the Jackal. So, DBL's, I don't know, he just speaks to me. We love you, Cliff, man. You're a great guy. Have a good night. I'll send you my... Thank you, Adventure 50. Oh, this isn't the knife I'm talking about. Where'd it go? I just had it. Yeah, something about this design just... DBL's kills it, man. The Jackal. This is Aldo's custom. Proto is done. Subtle changes only. Will be made with N690 steel and G10. I'll say this. The last DBLs I handled, I freaked out. I had told Aldo, I told Kelly that I was like, this needs to be made. It just does. What he does with his scale work, it is impeccable. I just wish this one was a little, because it creates, I have big hands, and these points don't clear my hand. They dig in right there. And it does kind of hurt right here. But besides that, I mean, I'd probably, if it was me, I'd file this down just a tiny bit, and I'd be happy as a pig and poop. Because, I mean, the thumb ramp, everything about this is beautiful, like aesthetically to the eye. The way he does the holes in the handles, it looks like brass inserts, I believe. This is so nice. And he did this on the other one too. And it's sleek. Kelly, I'm horrible ADD. I'm trying to learn. But in a way, that's kind of what makes me good at, like, looking at things. Because I can't finish a thought. but medication for ADD is not worth it in my opinion. DBLs, never heard of them. Where do you check them out at? At Pickled Steel. He has a few designs over there. And they're really nice. He has awesome designs. He really does. And then we have the Yon Wall Impala Hunter, which I've said it before. Say it again. Probably the best bang for your buck today when it comes to fixed blades. This is going to fit your hand. It's going to, and it's going to be comfortable. And it's a good size, which I can't get enough of with my hand size. But yeah, DBLs, Yon Wall, they all, I think Yon's South African too, but I know DBL's is. Yeah, he's another one of the makers from South Africa. They're just made different there, aren't they? Which kind of bothers me. We need some more American guys. But they end up coming here, don't they? Like Arno Bernardo and his family, and they do. I mean, look at the iMamba. I know that's one of my favorites for like classic knife lines. I know some people go with his other knife there. What's the other one there? The Sons. Why can't I? Oh no, the Chris Reeves, who's South African as well, isn't he? Is Chris Reeves the South African one? Now I can't remember because I have to think of it on the spot. Hey man, your Russian subscriber is here. Well, thank you. I can't hear anything because I'm sitting at the bar here in the NMSU golf course enjoying Taco Tuesday. Just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, enjoy the tacos and thanks. YouTube Music Portal. Did you golf? That is a passion of mine that I don't think I've ever shared. Golf. I can see my golf clubs right here. Odd thing to brag about. I've won every single long driving contest I've ever entered. And it's not like something I care to do. I can drive a golf ball 394 yards. Gotta go pack some more. I'm moving tomorrow. Clint, are you moving in state or out of state? No golf in a minute. Okay. Well, enjoy your tacos then. Clint. Well, Clint, you have a great night, and I'm gonna send Clint an email in a bit, cause Clint is another one of you guys that's just been awesome to me. Hope the move goes smoothly. That'll be a hassle. Yeah, Dan knows. You know about moving, man. Have a great Thanksgiving. Moving in state about 20 miles. Alright, Clint. Well, I hope it goes smooth, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and thank you for being here tonight. You guys have been awesome. We have 10 minutes left, guys. This last 10 minutes, what's something you're thankful for this year? And I mean that. I know it's corny and all that stuff, but I'm dead serious. I'll tell you what, right off the bat, I'm thankful for every single one of you guys here. I'm thankful to still be breathing, and thankful for my kids. Hey, here's a knife I think I bought from Dan Stan. I think, right? I like this knife a lot. I'm thankful for the basics, man. Got a roof over my head. I wake up in the morning, and I got a little food on the table. Robin, that's more than most people, right? It's a great thing to be thankful for. I'm thankful for Jesus, my family, and all you fine folks. Hell yeah, Dan Stan. Hell yeah. Thankful for family, Robert Willoughby. That's awesome to hear. And I don't know if I said hi to you. Thank you for being here, Robert. No, I didn't get this one from you. Are you sure? The Megaron I didn't get from Dan Stan? I'm thankful for the community, all the buddies, and I'm thankful for God Almighty. NFK. Absolutely. Thankful for my husband and my bratty pups. Absolutely, Twisted. That's awesome. Thankful for this wonderful community, my husband that puts up with me and my weirdness. Weirdness is the best thing. It's awesome to hear, Kelly. Tell Brian we love him over here. I'm so confused on who I bought this from. Did I buy it from Ronnie? I don't know. I do not know. Bought it from somebody in the community. And I think Brian sent me this one. I'd like to repay the favor and send him something cool. Cheers, Robin. Belly full, a dog, kitten, and darling. I'm happy. Dog won. Awesome. Tis a mystery. Absolutely. I'm just confused now. I'm gonna have to go in my thing and look after. Chop 2 looks awesome. It does. BEDC sent this to me. He found out I was looking for one. I told him I couldn't afford it at the time. And it still showed up in my house, which it definitely touched me. Because he obviously did not have to do that. Oh yeah, also thankful for my kitty cats. Kitty cats are awesome. 'Tis a good community. I may not agree with everything that is said, but it is 99% respectful and full of cool folks. Robin, absolutely. You can't ask for more than that. You just can't. Every other community. Neil, I kind of agree with that. It definitely looks like it. Um, every other community has way more bad apples. I, I get along with a lot of the people in the debate community, and even there, it's nothing like this. Granted, I will say Andrew Gay is. What did he raise yesterday? I think he raised $30,000, but it's every penny of that's going to people that aren't having the greatest Thanksgivings. He wanted to raise money to give families meals, and I thought that was pretty cool. Brian F, what time you guys going on? I know you guys have been changing a bit here and there. I like to say much love, everyone. Remember to keep your heads high and your knives sharp. Take care, everybody. Absolutely. You too, NFK20. Definitely, definitely, definitely. And keep your eye out. I think Mitten State is going live. I think Shay is going live. And Help with Gadgets is going live. So, that's what's up. Oh, Rolf. Did I miss Rolf? Ruh-roh. I don't want to miss Rolf. Rolf, not enough room to write, but damn near grateful for it all. I truly feel blessed. Rolf, that's awesome to hear, man. It was a blessing getting to meet you guys. So I can understand that. I hope you and your family tell Barbie and everyone to have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And that goes to each and every one of you guys. You guys all have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm always here if you guys ever need anything. Please don't hesitate to message me. I always share out my number. If you need to talk, I'm always here. Especially if you know someone or yourself is going through a hard time, give me a call. I don't care. I've lost two really good friends around this time of the year. So yeah, always reach out. You too, Ralph. Neil Mack. But there's always somebody here to talk to. That's why it makes this community great. And happy Turkey Day. And keep an eye out. Like I said, I think Brian F goes live. Help with Gadget. No show for us tonight? Alright, never mind. Brian F is not going live. But I believe Help with Gadgets. Tegan said he's not cut himself. But Shay should be. So Help with Gadgets and Shay5969. Besides that, you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. And remember, stay sharp out there. Have a good night, everybody.